Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel, welcome back to a brand new Total Extreme Wrestling 2016 video. The 2007 database, you guys know the drill by now. We are on for a big episode. Let me get to schedule if I can. I'm not sure I can. Because I've already started heat. Oh, it's froze completely. No, I can't get to schedule. But we are weeks away from WrestleMania 23, and this is how we're looking for WrestleMania. So the card, I mean, let's run it through on here actually. I'll do a bit of typing and see what's changed. So that's now changed for certain, but we'll start. I'm not sure what the main event is going to be, but I know it'll be either the World Heavyweight Championship match between Batista and Brock Lesnar, or the WWE title match between John Cena and Edge. ECW title match will be Bobby Lashley versus Test versus Rhino. That's right, Test and Rhino will make their debuts and get a title shot at Mania. Umaaga's injury in the last episode has really screwed that plan up, so Test and Rhino are there. I don't know. I could have done Lashley versus Punk versus Show. I did think about it, but I want Punk to get a big win at WrestleMania, which he will do against the Big Show later in the card. For the IC title, Triple H's return match in the WWE after his injury against a man who's been firing on all cylinders, King Booker. The US title will be on the line. MVP against Chris Benoit. Again, undecided who's going to win that one just yet. We're going to unify the tag team titles. London and Kendrick versus the world's greatest tag team. The women's match. Mickey versus Victoria versus the newly signed Trish Stratus. That's right. Trish is back and she wants to work again. And she will be working for the WWE. Ric Flair versus Jericho versus Regal is a Raw match. I'm thinking Randy Orton and Rey Mysterio will be a number one contenders match, so we can do a title match on SmackDown afterwards. But that's where we're at. There may be some other little bits, pre-shows. I may do a battle royale, thinking about it, but that is where we're at. We're going to start this episode with Sunday Night Heat, and then when the first possible chance I get, which will be after Raw, I will have a look at the schedule just to let us know exactly how many shows we've got until WrestleMania. Okay, let's get on with it. Heat first of all then, and it should be a good show. I'm hoping for a good show. We got a nice long match to start us off at 60 rated, pretty damn good actually. Christopher Daniels in ring performance of 60 defeats 50 rated Chavo Guerrero with a BME. Very good. Carlito on commentary as well, so that's advanced their storyline to 60. Good from Daniels. 54 for the segment afterwards, where Carlito tries to attack Daniels after coming off commentary, but ends up getting beaten up for his troubles. MVP cuts a good promo on Chris Benoit, 73. Very good. Very good actually. And then afterwards, Roderick Strong beats Val Venus clean. 52 for this one, 48 for Strong, 59 for Val. Roderick Strong's getting better at his gimmick. I still need to change Val's, but it's not really working. Kennedy was on commentary as well. 83 rated promo from Edge on Cena. I expect better from Edge, to be honest. I'm not going to lie. Main event 72, which is very good for Heat. It's a little 6-minute match between MVP and Ric Flair. MVP beats Flair clean. It's a big win for MVP. 65 for MVP, Flair 72. And afterwards, the angle to end the show, William Regal attacking Flair, stretching him out with that muffler. So, yeah, 65 for that. It should give us a good show. I'm hoping for about a 75. 71. I mean, I'll take it for Heat. I'll take it. At the War Memorial Stadium. I didn't even look at where we are. I'll make sure I look for WrestleMania, but that's about it. So, let's move on. Raw. First Monday Night Raw of the episode, and we got a big 6-man tag in the main event. We start big as well, 100 rated. Booker has had enough of Triple H's attacks, calls him out and says, WrestleMania, we will find out who the real king is. King Booker or the King of Kings? Well, we will see. Triple H comes out, says, you're on, but I want the IC title on the line. Only if Booker still has the IC title by the time we get to WrestleMania, of course, because he will be defending it, and he will be defending it straight away. Good start to the show. I'm not going to bother pre-booking. I know know it. And then it leads into a very, very good 82 rated match between Booker and Bryan for the title. Booker gets a clean win. Triple H was on commentary too. 87 from Booker. Wow, he is on fire right now. 50 from Bryan. Just being in the ring for that match is going to help him big time. Good promo from Regal, 79 on the main event. He's part of that 6-man tag. It's Regal, Edge and Mark Henry against Jericho, Flair and Cena. Big main event. 61 for Carlito beating Santino Marella. Not bad. 57 from Carlito. Santino 50 as well. He was off his game, but it's okay. It's not too bad. Afterwards, Carlito cuts a promo on Christopher Daniels bragging about winning a tag match last week. And it'll lead to a Raw match at some point. Then 55 for this. This did not go as I expected it to. Trish Stratus is here and has returned to Monday Night Raw. Trish answers Victoria's open challenge. So she's back, and a 59 rated match against Victoria. Trish 64, Victoria 50. Not bad for the women's division, to be fair, so I'll take it. 57 for the tag. Kings of Wrestling and World's Greatest Tag Team go to a no contest after Paul London and Brian Kendrick both got involved. 71 Charlie Haas, 66 Shelton, 40 Chris Hero and 49 Cesaro. Not bad. Afterwards, London and Kendrick got a good promo. 62 on the tag teams. 95 for a good talk show with Mick Foley, Edge and Cena talking about their WrestleMania match. The main gist of it will be is Mick Foley, who's got a history with Edge, of course, last year at WrestleMania, that Inferno match. Mick Foley saying to Cena, do not underestimate Edge, and Edge saying and promising at WrestleMania he will be the WWE champion. 95, pretty good. 58 for Christopher Daniels beating Snitsky in 5 minutes. We had, did we have Kennedy? No, that was meant to be Strong beating Snitsky. I've done it again. Anyway, it's fine. Good win. 58. Pretty good, actually. 66. Flair and Jericho agreed to work together. 66. Weird. In the main event, of course. And that main event, 82. Okay, Mark Henry was a weak link, which was what I expected. Ric Flair, 68. Flair is struggling, isn't he? Henry 54, 81 for Jericho, 94 for Cena, 93 for Edge, 74 for Regal. Okay, 82 to end the show. That should give us a good show though. We had some good matches, a couple of good segments, and 85, pretty good. Helped by 2 big segments, but also Booker beating Bryan was really good for 82. Regal promo 79 was good. Standard sort of mid-card stuff, and then main event of 82. So, I mean, it could have been better, but 85, pretty good. Pretty good. We should check, I was about to say we'll get on to ECW, but we should check how long now we have until WrestleMania. We've got to be a few weeks away. We're looking at Fire Ant, apparently, because Wolf, the ants are on fire. Can I get to the next day, please? See, we're in the week 3 of March. It might be like week 3 of April. But I'd have thought WrestleMania was only a few weeks away. Can we, you know what, cut to this next bit. Okay, it's St. Patrick's Day apparently. Right, okay, we'll go for the emails. Albert has joined the WWE. Dustin Rhodes, Goldberg has joined the Goldberg? Wow, Goldberg apparently, not Goldust, of course. Goldust is back. 49 rated pop. He's a good mid-card player to have. Albert, I'm going to work him under the name of Tensor, I think, to be fair. He's got some decent pop across. 71 from places, so that's pretty good. Who else is unhappy? Dusty Rhodes thinks Carlito is going to hurt someone. Ric Flair's unhappy with how he's been used recently. Okay, we'll have to give him some wings. Fair enough. What was I doing? Show history. So, no, not show history. Schedule. So, WrestleMania is week 4 of March. Oh, okay, that is really next week. So we have one more Raw before WrestleMania. Are our storylines ready? I mean, what's going to be on the card? Booker and Triple H, yeah, 82. I'll take it, fine. 80 for that, so that's doing all right. 85 for that, so Raw is ready. ECW, we need to get them ready. This ECW title, they've got 2 weeks of shows to really build this up now. And I think the way to do it is Test and Albert, or Tensai, or... did I say Rhino, actually? No, Test and Rhino. We do have Albert coming in, though. It'll be, yeah. Tensai as well. Right, we're going to do a big fatal 4-way then, I think. Tensai's looking good for when he is. Rhino, can we look at him? We can't at the moment. So ECW needs to build that match, as well as Punk and Show, which at this point I think we'll just keep it in this ECW title storyline and see if we can build it all together. It's probably the best way to do it. Tag title feud is at 16. I want them to have a big ladder match. I think we'll let them have a ladder match anyway and just see how it gets on. 59 for this triple threat. It's not doing great. SmackDown's world title feud 75. That needs a big push now this week. US title feud 67. Raw is dominating at the moment. Orton and Mysterio 72 as well, and none of those are going to be on the show. So we've got some things to do in these before WrestleMania, that's for sure. So let's get on with it. Okay, pretty big show regarding our ECW storylines. This really has to go well for ECW to stand any chance of getting some good matches at WrestleMania. Here we go. Let's do this. We start with a 70 rated promo by Punk on The Big Show. Tonight, Punk, Big Show, and Masters. The winner goes to WrestleMania is the plan. 51 for a steel cage match between Colt Cabana and Elijah Burke. Colt won clean too, 51. Elijah Burke 56. Cabana 38. Not bad between these two. A good TV feud for these two, so it's fine. Good promo on Bobby Lashley by Paul Heyman, 76. That's getting some heat to the storyline, which is good. And then the big triple threat match. Oh, come on. Show it to me. 63. Brilliant. A draw. The match descends into chaos, and it's a draw. Punk and Big Show brawl to the back, and no one can get a winner out of this. 63 for Masters, Big Show 71, Punk 65. Afterwards, Lashley comes out and says, well, what the hell's going on? I need a challenger for WrestleMania. Heyman goes, well, you say you need one challenger. How about 3? And at that moment, Test, Rhino, and Tensai rush the ring, beat down Bobby Lashley, and there we have it for WrestleMania. Fatal 4-way. Lashley taking on 3 big heels to really put the guy over, hopefully. Test debuted his Hoss gimmick to an above average. Rhino's Man Beast very good, and Tensai's Monster very good. Gained heat to the storyline 71, and the show be 67. Fine. It's not great from ECW, that I've got to be honest. So the 76 rated segment, pretty good for this. It should boost up the US title feud. MVP comes out complaining about Benoit's attack, saying, I am the US champion. I should be protected, Vince. What are you gonna do about it? Benoit stands on the stage, calls MVP a coward, blah blah blah. Vince McMahon makes the match. He doesn't like being threatened. Tonight, MVP Benoit for the US title. Tonight. Not at Mania. Tonight. I mean, wow, 76. Gallows and Anderson beat Funaki and Jimmy Wang Yang in about 9 minutes. 38. Boy. Gallows was the main man in this match, really. We tried to put him over big time. 29 rated for him, so that's not great. 41 for Carl Anderson, 47 for Jimmy. And Funaki, 35. It's not great. Afterwards, Matt Hardy and Sin Cara chased them off for 39. Brock Lesnar enters the arena. Brock Lesnar is here on SmackDown. What's he got in store for the world champion Batista tonight? 78 for that. 40 for Low Ki, cut the promo on Evan Bourne. And then a tag match, 65. Well, yeah, okay. I expected it not to be as great as you would want it to be. I mean, Low Ki and Evan Bourne were in the match. So Low Ki and Randy Orton defeat Mysterio and Evan Bourne Orton defeating Bourne with a RKO. 83 from Orton, 72 from Ray, 39 for Evan, and 44 for Low Ki. Okay, after the match, we used Randy Orton to try and further the feud more. Low Ki tries to celebrate with Orton and eats an RKO with Evan Bourne watching. 63. 72 for a Benoit promo on MVP. Another tag team match. It's a tag team night. Kane and Kota Ibushi versus Sheamus and Chavo. Kane defeats Chavo with a chokeslam. And was working, ahead of everyone else by a long way. 54, not bad. 64 for the segment too, which is pretty good. Kane saves Kota from a Sheamus attack. A little bit of understanding maybe between Kane and Kota. I might do this triple threat match on the WrestleMania pre-show, to be honest with you. We'll see. 64. 48 for Charlie Haas. And yes, I tried to do something a little bit different. This is the Bedfellows match. And it wasn't even really a match, more of an angle. When you look at it, it went 4 minutes. So we stuck Charlie Haas with Brian Kendrick against Benjamin and London. That's right, mixed them up, but it didn't work as everyone starts a burr rolling. 54 for Kendrick, 66, 54, 62. Didn't work how I wanted it to. 48, not great. Afterwards, MVP. So MVP and Benoit, they look like they're about to have their match, which they are meant to have tonight. But MVP attacks Benoit before the bell with a steel pipe, leaves Benoit laying. 70. Bait and switch right there. Batista is shown walking backstage. He's on his way to the ring. What's he got to say about Lesnar tonight? Main event segment. Main event match though. Batista beats Hardcore Holly. 64. Not great. 87 for Batista. 66 for Hardcore Holly. So what? And then afterwards, a good segment. Batista gets on the mic, says, "I am ready for Lesnar." But he's not quite, as Brock Lesnar rushes the ring and absolutely destroys him. 89. This ain't been a good show. It's not been a good SmackDown. It's got a 74 though. I mean, I'm not sure how. Ladies and gentlemen, Ric Flair might have just completely screwed me. He asked to be released from his contract. I didn't show it on camera because I didn't think it would be a big deal. I said no. He's now said he's going to sit out the rest of his contract. Does that mean he's unavailable? What is going on? What is going on with this save? Jesus Christ. It's an 86. No. Medical. Is he come up on there at all? Unavailable but not due to physical. So can I use Rick? No way. I don't know what this means. Am I allowed to use him? I mean, what's even his best match? I mean, 86. Triple threat was really good. Oh no. Wait, availability. Did I see availability there? Let me view his profile again. Availability. No way. I don't understand. So he won't work Raw, SmackDown, or WrestleMania. Final week of booking before WrestleMania and Heat. Well, we're going to use it in a big way. We start with Rey Mysterio and Ken Kennedy, 67. Why? Rey 74, Ken Kennedy 69. Rey getting a win. Okay, 81 for the angle, so that's very good, especially for Heat. Orton tries to attack Mysterio, but winds up getting put through a table for his trouble. So Rey getting a bit of comeuppance on Randy Orton there. The World's Greatest Tag Team defeated Cade and Murdoch. Charlie Haas getting the win with the House of Pain. 72 for Charlie, 66 for Shelton, 42 and 57 for Murdoch and Cade. We had Kendrick on commentary too. Trish wants Victoria's title shot, and it brings up a three-way brawl between Stratus, James and Victoria. Add some heat to that. 71 for that. Good. 72 for a big tag team main event. Big Show and Regal defeat Punk and Jericho. Regal pinning Punk after a Regal plex. 72 for that's pretty good. 73 for Regal, 75 for Show, 65 for Jericho, and 52 for Punk, who had no chemistry at all. That's annoying. That's not good. Afterward, good angle. MVP is bragging about taking out Benoit on SmackDown when Benoit comes through the crowd, takes out MVP and stands over him with the belt. 78. This might be our best heat, to be fair. We've given it the big guns and he's got a 73. So hey ho, let's get to Raw. We're rolling on. Okay, it's the go home show for Raw for WrestleMania. This has got to be a big show. We've put some big matches on the card, and King Booker is doing it again. I thought last week it worked so well, Booker and Bryan for the Intercontinental title. Let's do it again. So we did. 79, not quite as good as last week, but still pretty good. Triple H on commentary too. 54 for Bryan, 87 for Booker. It's just wow. Then the post-match angle, 95, pretty good. Triple H. Now Booker celebrating his win, talking about how good he is, demands Triple H kneel before the King. Yeah, Triple H didn't really like that, and as such, the pedigree hits. 95 though, jeez. John Cena cut a 86 rated promo on Edge. Regal calls out Ric Flair for disappearing. Calls out Flair, calls him a coward, calls him an old man who just couldn't hack it anymore, and goes in on Flair. That's what he gets for leaving us. But oh yes, it's what he deserves. So he gets ripped apart. Jericho comes out, has had enough, and attacks Regal for his words, leading into a match. Jericho and Henry, 78, good. 81 for Jericho, Henry 53, so Jericho really did carry it. Regal on storyline on commentary would have helped that, so 78, good. After that, a decent tag team match for the women actually. Trish and Mickey defeat Sarah Del Rey and Victoria. Trish pinning Sarah with a Stratus faction. Trish worked ahead of everybody else. 66 for Trish, 53 for Victoria, 47 for Mickey, and 40 for Sarah Del Rey. Good. Okay, 61. And then the post-match angle, Vince comes out, books that triple threat. Trish, Mickey, Victoria. The winner will be women's champion. That's right, at WrestleMania. Vince was a real star. Trish was a real star. Mickey came out with looking excellent. Only a 67 though, which is a bit annoying. 63 for Daniels and Carlito. This is why we weren't doing it at WrestleMania, guys. It was a TV feud, so we could pay it off on a big TV episode. Daniels getting a fast roll-up after 15 minutes. Just a roll-up out of nowhere to win. Carlito was tiring after 15 minutes, which is a shame. 56 for Carlito, actually. And 62 for Daniels. That I think we can do better with that in a rematch, to be honest with you. 63, fine. Triple H got a promo and King Booker said that he's gone mad. I don't know who he thinks he is, but at WrestleMania, I am going to beat some sense into Booker T. Yeah, Booker T, not King Booker, because that's how Triple H uses it. 62 for Strong and Kennedy, similar to earlier. Wanted to pay it off on TV. Kennedy got the win with a handful of tights. 66 for Kennedy, 47 for Strong. He was a bit off his game, so again, I think we could do better on a rematch, but it's fine. Wow, that is how you end the show for WrestleMania. Wow, a 100 rated go home show for WrestleMania even. Contract signing. I thought, let's play it safe. Edge and Cena contract signing with Vince out there too. Edge signed, Cena signed, and then Edge attacked Cena. No, the Edge tried to attack Cena, and Cena left Edge lying and lifted the trophy. Does that mean that Cena will win at WrestleMania, or will it be Edge? We'll find out by the end of this episode. Edge looks good. 100 rated segment. I'm not bothered about the pre-booking. That should be a good Raw. 77. We had a 79, 89, 95, 86, 73, 78. The lowest was 61, and that was the women, and that was still good. 77 is harsh. No way. Crap. ECW, we get on to it. The final push for ECW and their ECW Championship match at WrestleMania. We start with Heyman out with Tensai, Test and Rhino, his new crew, basically saying, I will declare it now. This is not a prediction. This is a spoiler. Bobby Lashley's reign with the ECW Championship will end at WrestleMania. 75, pretty good. And then throughout the show, we're going to see these three new men have matches to prove they deserve a championship match. Quick, short 4-minute match. 54, not bad. Test 58, 47 for Super Crazy. Test was off his game too. Just a squash match to put him over. Heyman on commentary. Punk calls out Big Show, challenging him to a match. Big Show responds, accepts the challenge by brawling with Punk. The match is made for Mania. These two will go one-on-one. 72, not bad. 55 for a triple threat as Tensai gets the win, defeating Cabana and Burke, sticking those two in there, really carrying a bit of storyline heat for those two too. 55, not bad. Tensai 76 though. Wow. Tensai was off his game too. Jeez, Tensai might be the man. Do we take the... I don't know. 68. Big Show promo on Punk. We'll get rid of that. And then the final main event. Rhino defeat the newly acquired Goldust. Goldust is back. He's back at ECW. 69 for Rhino. Goldust 62. Average for his no gimmick needed gimmick. 68. Not bad. Afterwards, Bobby Lashley comes out. Spears Rhino. But Tensai and Test are there to beat down the champion. Leaving him down to end the show. This has been a good ECW. 72 for that. Gained more heat to the storyline. 69 it says, but for ECW that was all right. And if I have a quick look at the storyline, I'll be able to see if this ECW Championship feud has improved. It should have done. 69. That brought it down, didn't it? Ugh. That's annoying. Anyway, fine. SmackDown's the final one. Get the well quick. 13.51. Fine. SmackDown's the final one, and then we will do it. WrestleMania. Oh, I'm nervous. Okay, this is the final TV show before WrestleMania. We need to go into on a high. It looks short because I've booked some big segments and long matches, to be honest with you. 90 rated segment to start, which is pretty good. Pretty good indeed, actually. Batista and Brock. Pull apart brawl right there. That'll help everybody else's segments as well, so I will take that. 90. Chris Benoit and Hardcore Holly had a 75 rated match. Not bad. Had a bit of time to that as well, so that's good. Randy Orton cut an 85 promo on Ray. Kane and Sheamus got 60. Very good actually. Kane 67, Sheamus 38. Victoria floored Mickey and stood over posing with a title. 48, not great. 57 for a big ladder match. Right. I just wanted to test it. Obviously, I'm hoping it'll do a bit better. So at WrestleMania, we are doing the ladder match. London and Kendrick defended their titles today in a ladder match against Cade and Murdoch. In real life, you wouldn't do this, but I just wanted to check and see. 57 each for London and Kendrick. So if they can pull that out. With Hoss and Kendrick, Benjamin 65 to 70, we could be looking at a 75 rated match with a big push, so we'll see. 59 for the post-match angle. 82 for... Yeah, I don't know what I did. I just wanted to see what happened. MVP called out his enemy Benoit, whose music hits. He doesn't come out though. Someone comes out impersonating him. They take the mick out of Benoit, but the real Benoit comes out and brawls with MVP. It worked. He got 82, so I'm happy. Right, big tag team main event. What? Sorry, that would have been loud. Are you joking me? 70. Why? Too long to keep an all-out pace going on. I mean, yeah, alright, it's a long match. Is that it? Is that why I got dragged down? Are you joking me? None of them could deal with the pressure of going all out either. 70. For God's sake. I really hope that hasn't ruined these storylines. Oh God, please. It's 76 for SmackDown. Please tell me it's not written down storylines. Could you imagine? Oh no. Don't care if you froze. Come on. Show me. We'll have a quick look at all the storylines now anyway to get through to WrestleMania. And then WrestleMania. At this point, right now, John Cena and Edge are main eventing. They're the hotter feud. He's the figurehead of the company. It'll be the better match in theory. So I'm putting that out there right now. Gregory Helms is fine with his contract. Fine. Fine. Okay, so let's look at the storyline. So the hottest match on the card right now, Cena and Edge 85. It's got to be. It's, by a mile. Cena and Edge 85. Second hottest match, I'd like to have been Batista and Brock, but actually it's going to be Booker and Triple H for the IC belt. That should do well. Then you put Batista and Brock, MVP. No, Benoit and MVP have got a better heat than Batista and Brock. Damn, I have totally just destroyed this, haven't I? Wow. Man. And then who else will be on the card? Regal and Jericho 78. That should be alright. ECW title 69. I think Tensai might do well in this, so it'll be okay. Who else will be on the card? Orton and Ray. 70. Orton and Ray have got to pull something out. They've had matches before. Not in the storyline yet though. Oh dear. Right, let's get on with it. WrestleMania, here we go. This is the big one. This is the one that we've been working towards. Ignore the fact that it says WrestleMania 24. That's a mistake with the system, the database. This is WrestleMania 23 at the Pontiac Silverdome in Detroit, Michigan. Edge and Cena main event, by the way. Oh God, let's do this. Let's do it. Come on. Come on. This needs to be a big show. It needs to be a good one. We haven't been helped with backstage stuff. It's froze already. We start with a pre-show battle royale. Gets everyone on the card. And Daniel Bryan gets the win. 61. Pretty good. Pretty good, actually. Other members of the Final Four were Kennedy, Holly, and Henry. Kennedy, Bryan throwing out Kennedy. So maybe we could do a Bryan Kennedy feud going forward. 61. Good. Another pre-show match. Kane beat Kota Ibushi and Sheamus in a triple threat match. 60. Good. Good for these guys. 60. 42, 41, 68 for Kane. Fine, right. Onto the main show. We start with a big match. Triple H and King Booker. 87. Yes. Yes. Triple H won the spinning spine buster, weirdly. 30 minutes they got a lot of time and did a good job. 87 for Booker, Triple H 94. Triple H wins the Intercontinental title to start WrestleMania off with a title change, a big one. After the match, Triple H celebrates 87 again. Booker watches on, a little bit angry, and this feud will continue. Why not? 87, good. After that, Punk and Big Show, 77. Very good. Very good, actually, from these two. WrestleMania bringing out the best. Punk 63, Big Show 72. Big Show tiring drawn towards the end. Punk gets a big win, 77. 85, as Paul Heyman cuts a promo on Bobby Lashley, reminding us that the title reign will end tonight, according to Paul Heyman. Up next is I believe it's the ladder match, the tag team ladder match. I'm gonna go with 75 or around there. I'd be happy with 75. So let's see now. Ladder match. It is 52. Whoa. Went on too long given its aim. Give it 21 minutes. I said a bit of high spots and I probably shouldn't have done that. It was bad for me. Benjamin and Haas just didn't perform. They won the titles as well. They are the unified tag team champions today. It just didn't quite work, did it? Shelton's got good star quality, as has Brian Kendrick, interestingly. Oh, just didn't quite work. Didn't quite work. 57 for the post-match angle as they shake hands in respect. Okay, moving on. The ECW title match, 80. Oh, yes. Can we not? Emails coming out of nowhere. 80. Yes. Bobby Lashley escapes with the title, pinning Test with the Dominator. I did really think about putting Tensai over here. And Tensai with a 76, by the way. Lashley 74, Rhino 72, Test 63. I did think about putting Tensai over. But, as we'll see later on in the show, I felt like WrestleMania needed the babyface going over. So Bobby Lashley, 80. 77 for Heyman, fuming backstage 2. What's next? What is next? Good question. I think it's Regal and Jericho, which I'm going to go with an 80. Oh, it's not. It's title time. 83 for Batista and Lesnar. Not the main event, so we stuck them in the middle. 83 for the hype video. Ooh, I'm going to go with 82. 82. 78. Okay. 91 from both men, though, by the way. 91 was really, really good from both men. So what's dragged this down? I mean, what have we lost on? Penalised for chemistry? Didn't say they had bad chemistry. Low heat on the storyline. And the crowd was already at an emotional high. I think I said spectacle or something like that. 78's not bad, though. I'll take it. 80 for a Jericho promo and Regal. So Jericho and Regal, again, I'm going to stick with 80. I think that's a good benchmark for them. 74. Ooh. Okay, technical match is not what they wanted because it was a rowdy crowd. So if that match was earlier, maybe it could have worked. 73 from Regal. Jericho 81. 69 for Trish having a special entrance. Look good. And she wins the title at WrestleMania. 65. She's the star power. Makes sense to put it on her. 69 for Trish. Good. What's next? It would be... I think it's Randy Orton and Mysterio next. We'll find out just about now. It is. So Vince says the winner of this one gets a title shot on SmackDown this Friday. The winner of this one faces Brock Lesnar for the title. I did put Lesnar over, didn't I? I think I just glossed over that completely. I really hope I put Lesnar over now. We'll check at the end. I'm pretty sure I have. 82 for this. So I'm going to go with 80 for Randy Orton and Rey Mysterio. It's low storyline, so 80. 81, good. Not bad then at all. Ray with a fast roll up on Randy Orton to keep him strong. 90 from Orton, Ray 80. Orton long term is going to be the biggest star, but I was thinking with Lesnar going over, we could do Lesnar and Ray as a main event on SmackDown and then do a big rematch maybe between these two. Could be an option. A lot of rematches maybe, but we'll see. MVP promo on Benoit, 83. This one's got a pretty good pop actually. I think it was 86. So I'm going to go with an 84 rated match between Benoit and MV. Let's see. MVP. 84, nailed it. Very good from both guys. Benoit wins the US title. I did think about putting MVP over here, but again, I felt like we needed a babyface going over with Benoit, the man to do that. 67 for MVP. And Benoit's actually a better wrestler, so maybe it's not a bad thing. 78 for Cena's special entrance. And the hype video got an 86. Now, Cena and Edge, I've given them a lot of time. I've made it a spectacle match, and I don't know if that's going to take it away, but I'm hoping it doesn't. These guys have got the psychology, these guys have got the ability. 86 for the hype video. Can these guys hit 90? If these guys hit 90, I'm very happy with this WrestleMania. I'm going to predict 90. Exactly 90. Cena and Edge, WrestleMania main event. Come on. What? Why? 93 from Edge, 92 from Cena, 82 rated match. What is going on with this game? Edge wins the title. Edge is the WWE champion. I just went with it. I think Edge needs to be the champion. He outperformed Cena too. Edge is the WWE champion. What do we lose on? I can't have this. Loads of bonuses. They did really well in terms of the match. Chemistry, can you not? Low storyline heat. Low storyline heat, and there was already emotional high. 82. Edge wins the title. Edge wins the title and an 82. 83 rated WrestleMania. Oh, that's a joke. That is an absolute joke. Oh, I'm so annoyed. I am so annoyed. So the best match on the card was the first match. Triple H and Booker. Oh, that's a joke. That is a joke. Because I think things have actually done quite well. So obviously that did well. Punk and Big Show did a lot better than I thought it would. 77. The ladder match was awful. The ladder match let us down. But 80 for the ECW title match was good. Lesnar and Batista. 78. You know what? It's disappointing. And Lesnar did win the title. So 2 top heel champions. Jericho and Regal should be better than that. Ray and Orton, 81. I was okay with it. MVP and Benoit did well. Edge and Cena, 82 is a joke. It's a joke. It's the only thing I can say. It's a joke. We'll make a speech. We'll give Edge a hug. New champion. Who else did really well? Booker lost the title tonight, but I want to say you were brilliant. Compliment him on a good performance. Who else? Benoit. MVP lost the title actually, so we'll put him over to. I'm told that he's awesome. So Edge seemed pleased. Booker pleased. MVP pleased. I'm so annoyed. I'm so annoyed by that. 82 for Cena and Edge. Can you do one? No way. No. For God's sake. 82. 82 for Cena and Edge. I'm so annoyed. I'm actually so annoyed. For God's sake. 82. New Japan had a promo, had a pay-per-view apparently. No, at AGPW did. They got 79, so we beat them. Did we? What was that WrestleMania? 83. I can't believe that's an 82. I just can't. I can't be having it. No way. Storyline heat then for it. 82. You're funny. You're funny. Oh, it's a joke. It is a joke. 87 for them. Maybe it's just. I don't know what to say. Decisions. Gene Snitsky's got an issue. Steroids. Can I fire him? I've fired him. That was quick. Fine. See you later, Snitsky. I really don't care right now. Snitsky's contract was ended anyway. People are unhappy about that booking. 3.62. Orton thinks Gallows is clumsy. Tensai thinks Hero's a good worker. Ray thinks Sin Cara's going to be a star. Well, I mean, let's just have a quick look at people's popularity then. Is that the last one of the month? It should be. Yeah, so we'll see how people are moving on their pop and then we'll end it because that's just ridiculous. Batista, he's now at 85. I think that's gone down. That would make sense. I don't know actually. I think it's gone up. No, it has gone. Oh, no, it has gone up from the original. It's still rising. So that's not bad. That's not bad at all. For Batista. We could do a big rematch between them two and Steel Cage maybe, which might do better. Big Show. He's now at 65. That's gone down for sure. He did put Punk over big time though, so fair play to him. Yeah, it's gone down 5 points. He's been doing the job lately, Big Show, to be fair. Bobby Lashley, how's he getting on? Still early 70s. Has his pop even gone up? I feel like it might have done. Well, I mean, it has big time. It's gone up 10 in a few months, so that's pretty good. Who else worth a look? Brock, how's he getting on? 94. We know he's good. Carlito, 54. Cesaro, 41. Benoit, 81. Has he gone down? He's won the US title, but I think he might have gone down, which is a bit annoying. No, he has gone up. Everyone's moving up, which is good. Jericho, 70s. I expected better from Jericho. I've got to be honest with you. I mean, it might have just been the way it was. Physically, he's fine. But no, he's dropped big time everywhere. Jesus, what's happened to Jericho since he's come in? Has he been like losing loads of matches? No, he's won. No, lost that one, sorry. Won that one. Won. That's peculiar. Who else? Daniel's nearly at 50, which is good. Has Punk gone down? If Punk's gone down, oh my god. For God's sake. He's just beat the Big Show at WrestleMania. Daniel Bryan, 40s. Edge has got to have popped up, surely. 92. I'm expecting better. I thought he'd be better than that. I mean, he has popped up big time, so he's turned into a big star for us. Oh dear. What do we do for the next pay-per-view, which is Backlash, which is 4 weeks away. So I think, I mean, if I'm honest, I'm thinking, right, Colton Burke, whatever. So for the ECW title, which is now an 80, let's remove Big Show, Punk, Rhino, Test, and Umaga. So we'll do Bobby Lashley versus Tensai for the ECW title. And actually, Tensai might win it there. Don't know though, because then we'll have 3. Maybe keep it on Lashley for now. Lashley versus Tensai, fine. Henry and Bryan is done. That is a done, so fine. Booker and Triple H can continue, that's fine. Regal and Jericho. Kind of want to stick Bryan in there, just to see how he gets on in that. And I might, you know what, screw it, I'm going to do it. Ric Flair can do one. Ric Flair's done, just done. And he's going to take a long way to come back into this for me. So Daniel Bryan's going to get put in there, I think, just to see how he gets on there. Strong Candy can continue. Cena and Edge will continue. The rematch, fine. These are TV feuds. Now, SmackDown, what do you do? What do you do with Orton and Mysterio? I think you could probably do rematches for Orton, Mysterio, Batista, and Brock. But my MVP should continue as well, I think. Tag team wise, we're going to end that. We're going to start a new tag team feud and a new women's feud too. So, tag team titles. Tag team. We'll do World's Greatest Tag Team versus Kings of Wrestling versus London and Kendrick, actually. Just to keep them in there, we'll keep the ball sort of there. So that's Shelton, Charlie Haas, Cesaro, Chris Hero, so Cesaro's with Chris Hero, Benjamin with Haas, and we'll also add in Paul London and Brian Kendrick, just so he can go to SmackDown too as well, really. And then add in Kendrick too. The women's. What do you do with the women's? I mean, I think I might go with. So if we go women's, I think I might go with Trish versus Victoria versus Mickey versus Sarah, actually. So, where's she gone? Sarah Del Rey, Trish Stratus, Victoria, Mickey, and just continue that. We also need to start an ECW feud, actually. So now that that's done, we're gonna do Punk and Rhino. I think Punk v Rhino is a good one. I think. And I might look at putting Big Show and Test as a tag team, maybe. That might help the tag team division, especially with an ECW tag team. Oh, WrestleMania then. WrestleMania. Look, I mean, it's probably our best show so far. At least pay-per-view wise, I'm sure it is. Where's our company? What am I meant to be looking at? I have no idea what I'm meant to be looking at right now. Our company. There we go. So, I mean, if we look at the profile, and if we look at top 100, so best event so far, it's there at 8. That one Raw from 9th to 90. Raw's done quite well. Raw's dominating, so that's pretty good. Matches wise, Triple H and Booker is our best match so far from WrestleMania. Benoit MVP there too. Edge, Flair and Regal from Raw. Edge and Cena, I mean, it wasn't bad. It's still 82. Attendance wise, 75,000. And buy rates, yeah, cool. Right then, I don't know what to say. I'm totally bummed out by it. Whoa. I'll pick up for next time. Backlash to come. It's alright, we can still build it. Until next time, peace.